For the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be following exactly what my running app tells me to do with the aim of hopefully getting a brand new 5k PB. I want to see, is there a difference to sticking to the plan? And also there's an element of this plan which is going to be pretty new to me, so I'm excited to see how I get on with that. But let's get set up and let's get going.
Runna's 5k improvement plan is 8 weeks long, but as I've already done a bit of 5k training and this is only a 30-day challenge, we've agreed that I'm starting at week 5. Let's go.
Right, so let's start off with talking about where I'm at. So I've already been doing a little bit of 5k training off the back of my spring marathons, and I had a 5k race this weekend. Let's just say it didn't go to plan. It was so warm. I managed to come away with 22:14, which I'm proud of, but it's not quite where I wanted to be. My overall PB still stands at 21:22. So that's where Runna comes in. I'm either looking for a warm weather PB, I can't control the weather, or I'm looking for an overall PB. Now, if you've never heard of Runna before, it creates a personalised training plan for you no matter what your goal is. I'm training for 5k, that's what I'm going to use this for, but Anna from the running channel is currently training for 100k and using Runna, so check the link in the description if you're training for a goal, because they can definitely help you out. So you put in what you're training for me 5k, when you want to run and how many times, which is super useful. You can also rearrange it in the app later on so you're not stuck to those days. And then it creates a full plan for you. And not only just for running, you can also add strength training as well. You don't have to. I've selected strength because it's a well-known fact, I'm rubbish at that. So I've selected beginner and we're gonna see how it goes. Will I enjoy strength by the end of this? Fingers crossed. And now I'm all good to go. Today is Monday, that's a rest day, win. And I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow's run, which is a tempo run. Sounds a bit scary, but we'll see how we get on. I'm not gonna lie, slightly scared me when I first looked at the plan, because run number 1 is 11k, which is quite a long way for the first run of the week. I've got 1k where I'll be doing it at 4:55, and then the next kilometre you do it at 4:20, so kind of over and under. Let's go. This is quite hard. Run 1 is actually quite hard. This is terrifying. So the 4:55s are going okay. The 4:20s are getting increasingly harder over halfway, but this next 4:20 is not going to be good. Runna integrates with lots of different watches, so it's currently integrated with my Garmin. So when I clicked run this morning, the workout was already loaded in, and I basically just follow my watch beeping at me, and it's doing that already. It just means I'm one step closer to getting out the door, even when I don't want to. I've got no words. If that's run 1, I'm scared of what the rest of this is going to be like. It's 7 AM and it is already boiling hot, and I've just looked at the weather and I think it's going to be exactly the same for my intervals this week. But hey, I've got gym in between. Right, it's day 3. It's time for some gym work. It's bright and early. I'm not actually going to the gym because they're scary. I have got a bit of extra sleep because what I love about Runna is that you can just put in what equipment you have. So I've put in the fact that I have a kettlebell and some resistance bands. It's early, I can't remember anything. I was about to say don't try this at home. Do try this at home, but don't necessarily copy what I'm doing. Yeah, my arms hurt. But that was actually kind of fun. I can't believe I'm saying that. Although I'm sure tomorrow's workout, which is 200 metre repeats, might be less fun. Just setting out for my interval session. My legs are actually feeling pretty good after gym yesterday. It's 5k warm up, which feels quite long. And then I've got 10 lots of 200 at 5k pace with walking rest. This is actually such a nice way to get into intervals. And also in the Runna description, it said to do some short bursts as part of the 5k in order to get ready for intervals. So I've done a few little spurts, which is waking up my legs because it's quite early. Now it's time to go into 200 sprints, which feel quite fast. Let's go. 3 down, 7 to go. I'm so happy with that. I think I'm gonna have to be quite realistic with this challenge. It's only 30 days
And the prediction that Runna's given me is between, I think, 19:35 and 20:25 for the final 5k. And if I'm being super realistic, I think this 5k is going to start with a 2, not a 1. But who knows? Maybe by the end of the 30 days it will be. Let me know, give me your predictions in the comments right now. What is the final 5k time going to be? And I've got a minute left to cool down, rest even, and then I can head back. This is not a happy face. My watch just started beeping at me and I was like, oh great, the cool down. Nope, no. I read it wrong. Thank goodness Runna programs into my watch, because it's 2 sets of 10 reps of 200 meters. Two sets. So bear with, I just need to run 200 meters another 10 times. Done. Actually done. Good morning, it's parkrun day. Or Saturday, as non-park runners call it. I've got 12k on the plan today, but I don't want to skip out on parkrun, so I'm going to do a little bit longer commute than normal. Let's go. I'm doing a slightly extended commute to parkrun. I've got 4k to the park. Slightly dangerous because I'm then going to have to convince myself to carry on running for another 3k before parkrun starts, but it's such a lovely day. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go. I knew this would happen. The motivation to run 7k has gone now that I've entered the park. Come on, so I'm just running in the opposite direction. And the only way to get to the start line is to run back. That was a quite a tense start, wasn't it? It was. People from every direction. Yeah. Chasing after those PBs, but don't blame them. We're going nice and easy today, so let's go. Someone's just shouting we're on fire. I think we are. Definitely. And we're done. Running channel. Thank you. Thank you. Finishing. Well done. Saturday done, although that's 11.97. Do we round it up? No. Hard and funnel. Sunday, long run day, 18k run to do. It is 10k warm up, 6k at 4:30 pace, which the only thing I've got going around in my head right now is that is the pace that was my max pace last August for 10k, and I would have already run 10k by the time I hit it. So I'm taking the 10k super slow, putting no pressure on myself, and we'll see how it goes. You might also be thinking that 18k for a long run for a 5k plan is ridiculously long. It is long, but I've set it up to be that way. So you don't have to be running this long for improvement. Runna gives you loads of different options to select how, I don't know, experienced you are as a runner, which is the closest I will ever come to being called an elite, because that's technically what I qualify as. Today is not going to plan. I feel like this is going to be the worst 6k ever. But hey, that is what training is for. You draw upon the good moments and the bad moments in the final time trial. 4:30 pace. Can't promise I'm going to talk much here. Oh, I'm already too slow. Brilliant. Honestly, thank goodness Runna gives you a range, because 4:30 is so hard to keep to 4:48. Come on, Sarah. The reality of training in the heat has got to me. I know I'm doing the classic, all the mistakes. You shouldn't really sit down, you should carry on moving. I should have just slowed down and then started back up again. It's really gutting. I don't know where my red line is, and I haven't hit it yet, but I don't like being this close to it. But I think my legs are further away from my red line than my head, and my head is just like, quit while you're ahead now. And now I'm done 2. I've got 3.7 kilometres to do at this pace. 3.7. Let's chunk it. Can't be that bad if you chunk it. 3, 4, 43. Better. Run 2k at a comfortable pace. Oh God. That's it. And then tomorrow is a rest day. Good afternoon. I've come out for my tempo run. It's 5k warm up, which I'm currently in the middle of doing now. and then 5 lots of 500 metres at 5 something and 500 metres at 4 something. I just know that one of them is stupidly fast and one of them is fast, but not that fast. Sometimes for 500 metres at 4:15. I'm definitely in the mindset today of I can do this, I just don't want to do this for each of the 4:15s, but I've got a window of going up to 4:25, so I'm just trying to get through the entire rep without my watch beeping at me saying I'm going too slow. 4:05, done. And I think for the most part I actually ticked all of them off. So that was a huge improvement on last week, so I'm very happy with that. I need to sign up to a gym because it's gym tomorrow and I want to actually go to a gym. So I'll see you then. So fun fact, this is what your face looks like when you do heel flicks in the gym. But actually I loved this workout. It was so easy to follow along. I loved the fact that there were little videos to follow along with as well in Runna. It just meant that I could grab the equipment that I needed and just crack on. And I enjoyed it so much. I took a selfie afterwards. Thanks. Oh, my performance condition is +5. I've never had that before. What was I going to say? Last week's intervals were 200s. This week's intervals are 400s. And after my tempo session, which was like 500 metre intervals, I am not looking forward to this. Right, just coming to the end of the 4K. I'm feeling all right so far, but I know it is about to get a lot harder. So I'm handing filming over to Tom. 60 seconds now, bit of a walk, bit of a rest, and then it's time for speed. Off we go. Not making the same mistake as last week, although maybe it would have been better to not know about the second set. So 8 400s, 90 seconds rest, 8 400s. Haven't got time to work it out. I want to get some 4s, or the second set is going to break me. Even with the heat, I actually feel relatively okay, but we're only 4 in. We've still got 12 to go. 3:53, too fast. Again, intervals, 10 out of 10. Tempo runs, 1 out of 10. But that's probably showing where my weaknesses are. Better. Back in, 2 to go. I would go as far to say because that was probably the hardest workout that I've ever done or that I've ever filmed. So you're welcome. 3:45 to 4:05 was the pace bracket, and I went out of that once. And you know what? It's my birthday tomorrow and I'm not running. And when I first saw that as part of the 30-day challenge, I was like, oh, that's a shame. But I'm quite chuffed with that as my last run as a 24-year-old. And then I've got an easy run as my first run as a 25-year-old. Happy Friday. My legs are feeling so broken from that interval session yesterday. That was absolutely savage. And today is my birthday. So usually I would actually head out on a run, but it's not on the plan. So I'm sticking like glue to the runner plan. So I'm just out for a dog walk. But what I thought might be quite fun is to do a bit of Strava art. So on my walk today, I'm going to try and draw how old I am, 25. This might go terribly, but I'll give it a go and report back. Right, done. I actually don't think I did too badly there. What do you think, Mum? Rate that.
Very good. Well done.
Yeah?
Yep, lovely.
Anyway, tomorrow's an easy run. I will see you then. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's time for another parkrun special with a 7K warm-up. I'm meeting all of my friends at parkrun. Some run, some don't. This is probably going to be torture for them, but it'll be a fun day out. And we're off. Easy parkrun. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna get some good B-roll here, whatever it's called. Hello, it is long run day. I'm not out on a run. I have spent all morning wrestling with the fact that I should be going out, but I'm being honest with the reality, but that doesn't mean I haven't been beating myself up about it all morning, or I was, until I went back into the Runner app to check what paces it was in one of the moments where I was like, no, come on, I can do this. And then I clicked into the app
and saw that it said that there's a skip workout button, and actually that really helped. Surprise, happy Monday. I'm not running today, but I was just looking through the Runna app and actually reading up on some nutrition advice, so I'm just having a mid-morning snack. Whilst I was looking at that, I also stumbled across a triathlon information page. Now, I'm not close to signing up, but I'm closer, and I'm actually interested to know how many people watching this who are runners have also done a triathlon. Go on, get in the comments now and try and convince me to do one. Oh, it just sounds cold. I don't want to swim. And I'll see you tomorrow for my tempo session. Right, it's tempo day. I'm doing this run from the office, so I'm gonna head out towards Regent's Park where it'll be a bit easier to go faster. I'm going too fast. Got 200 meters left, and then that is 4K at 4:55-ish, and that's supposed to be the easy bit. Then we speed up for 3K, and then past this point, it just keeps getting faster. These workouts are the worst ones, but I can feel the benefit. 4:49, too slow, but only just. Now we speed up again. There is zero chance of me talking through this bit. This is the pace that I had to run for 10K last summer, 3K at 4:30 per kilometre. This pace still haunts me, but it should feel natural to slip back into. Let's see. Tom didn't catch up with me for like a good 500 metres, so I was like, oh my God, he's dead. So I stopped, and I've still got 1K left of this. You're filming a zebra. Come on! 1K to go. Oh my God. 56 minutes of running and 12K. Oh my God, that's a record. I've never run 12K that fast, I don't think. On a Tuesday, how random. That was amazing. Right, I've got a 1K cool down, and then, I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow, which is strength.
Good morning. In an absolutely shocking turn of events, I wanted to go to the gym and it's closed this week, but I checked on the app last night and I have pretty much everything that I need in order to do the workout at home. Let's do it. Tell you what, strength workouts, growing on me. Thanks, Runna.
Remember that rain that I was wishing for? Well, I got it in bucket loads. This was such a hard interval session, and the rain did not help, although it was kind of fun in a childish way to get out in the rain. But overall, I would give this session a big fat thumbs down. Hello, it is Saturday. I'm not at a park run. What's happened? I'm actually in the New Forest this weekend camping, which has been so nice. Let's go explore. Off we go. What I actually love about the Runna app is that it gives you a no faster than pace for easy runs. Because let's be honest, easy runs and recovery runs, who actually takes them easy? Ooh, also, New Forest, bam. There was a hill, there were some walkers on the hill. I didn't want to lose face because they'd seen me run up to the bottom of the hill. So then I ran up the hill, trying to give off the illusion that I'm a seasoned New Forest ultra runner, which I'm not. And now my legs are wrecked. 20 metres to go. Then that's easy run ticked off. 1, done. That actually felt really good. Starting off 2K at a comfortable pace. 300 metres left before I then need to run at 4:40 for 6K. I'm just going for rate of perceived effort today, not numbers, because I can definitely feel that my throat and my head is a little bit stuffy, so I don't want to push anything. When next week is the week where I want to run a PB. This route is so rubbish. God, should be 4:05. I'm just going to aim for heart rate in the red. Oh dear. This is how I've approached each week. Tempo, that's a hard session, tick. Intervals, that's a hard session, tick. Easy run, tick. Ah, the week is finished. But actually, I need to save a little bit of mental resilience for this last long run. And I haven't. I am spent. Just what you want at the end of a run. Oh. Oh. Okay, that makes it better. Sometimes you win on runs. Other times you win on runs by having some very good learning points. And that's what I've got. I feel like Editor Ben will also have some learning points for me on choice of filming location. So this might be the last video you see from me, but Editor Ben may have killed me for how bad the audio was on all of these shots. Sorry, Ben.
Hello, bit of a change in scene. We're just currently shooting hydration packs, but I was just telling James about Runna, and actually, do you have any questions at this point? If you do, drop them below in the comments, and as promised, here is the giveaway. So we are giving one person a year's subscription to Runna. Think of all the things that you could train for in a year. What would you train for, James?
And maybe we'd actually try and get a sub 4 hour in a marathon.
Very nice, you could do that. You could train for a 5K, you could go for your own marathon PB, or maybe actually you've been eyeing up an ultra and this is the thing that will get you training for it. Whatever your goal is, let me know down in the comments and we will pick someone to win this incredible prize. Right, now back to filming, and then I'm gonna rest up, ready for tomorrow's tempo.
Action!
Packs!
I don't have the words. I feel like Runna is the only thing on my side at this point. The weather is against me. My mind has been against me today. I was gonna run this morning, and then had too much like stuff to do. Basically, life gets in the way, doesn't it? So didn't run, and bam! Just as I want to go for a run, absolutely down. And I'm smiling now, but I debated not even filming this and literally just being like, that happened, or not even doing it. just parking the entire thing. But I feel like it's good to be honest. I shifted my bad outlook on the rest of the day into a bad outlook on my running, and like, actually I could be warming up whilst I'm saying this, but the run is taper intervals, so if I haven't drowned by then I'll give it a go. Oh, you've got to see the funny side, haven't you? See, this is why you learn phrases like pathetic fallacy in English at school, for situations like this. Here is a list of things stupid enough to be out in this weather. Runners, that's literally it. That's all I'm seeing right now. Literally just us. Never fails to put a smile on my face at how a simple thing like a run can completely change your mood. Why am I so surprised? I've been running for 6 years. I know this happens. 100 metres, then we're into some sprints. We all have rubbish runs. Unfortunately, mine have fallen right at the end of this, ready for taper week. But hey, Runna believes in me, so I think I just need to have a little bit more belief in myself. Nice, easy 10K, and this is my penultimate run. And then the next one is the big one, the 5K. You might hear I'm still a little bit bunged up, which is why it sounds like I'm way too out of breath for an easy run. This 10K is essentially just under an hour to obsess and stress about the time trial. I love working towards new goals, but oh my gosh, I get so nervous towards the end. So I've actually come to Victoria Park, which is where I'm going to be doing the time trial, just to visualise the route. Just coming to the end of this 10K. I'm really proud of the training that I've done over the last 4 weeks. There are things which are out of your control, and on the next run I'm just going to give it the best that I very much can. It is time to see what the last 4 weeks has led up to. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I'm feeling so much better, which is gutting because we literally have the perfect weather today for a time trial. But I'm going to give this everything I've got. I've worked hard over the last 4 weeks, so let's see what I can do. First though, I want to give a huge thank you to Runna. The reason that I love running is, one, to improve, but also to have fun. And what Runna has given me over the last 4 weeks is enjoyment in the gym. Never thought that was going to happen. And also enjoyment in tempo sessions, although maybe that's more of a type 2
fun type of enjoyment. But if you want to get the same experience, if you want to see if you can improve or just have a little bit more fun with running, head to the link in the description right now where you can get Runna for 2 weeks for free to test it out. And now it's time to test out what my legs can do. Wish me luck, 5K. Let's do this. Remember, I'm looking for a PB, which was 21:22, or a few weeks ago, I managed 22 something because it was so warm. It's colder today. I'm gonna stop procrastinating. Let's go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Future me, post 5K, so I sound even more bunged up. This effort terrifies me. There's something about a 5K that differs to a marathon in that you don't have time to think about it when you start. I feel like I have to have every single little bit of mental prep done before I step out and start running. I knew that the range that Runna had given me was hefty and was going to take everything. So I adjusted the goalposts. 4:05 was the pace that I originally wanted to run. I gave myself an extra 5 seconds per kilometre, which still gets me a pretty hefty over 30-second PB from where I started this whole process. So with that in mind, 20:50 was what I wanted. First kilometre, I let myself settle into the pace, looked down at my watch, and I was running 4:05s. And then I had a debate with myself where Sarah in the moment wanted a 4:05 run. Let's change the game plan slightly. Let's stick with 4:05, see how far I get, and then I've got loads of wiggle room. Positive splits is not what you should do in a race situation, but today it was a little bit different. So I stuck with that plan and wanted to see where I went. I was just enjoying running, which in a 5K all-out effort, you never really get. So I was like, okay, let's just enjoy this. This is incredible. The weather is on my side until I got to halfway. Halfway, 10:25. The clouds parted, the sun was beating down. I suddenly felt my nose fill with snot. Sorry, this is gross. I could feel myself slowing. 4:13. Come on, Sarah. All I was thinking about was knee drive, quicken my footsteps. How am I feeling? Relax, loosen my shoulders, lift my head up, focus on my breathing. We then ticked over into the 5th and final kilometre, and I knew that that was the moment I could start to just give everything I've got left in the tank. 4:30. 1 to go. Ah, yes. That is why you follow a training plan. Thank you, Runna.
You're gonna tell people what you did?
Yeah, no, give me a sec, I'll give him a red flag and then I'll tell you what happened. But I'm pretty sure what my watch says with 5.01, so that's longer than 5K, is 20:54. So I think when I saw it tick over, it was 20:52. But who cares? I'm a sub 21 minute 5K'er. Yes! That shows to me that on a healthy day, which I'm gonna find in the next couple of weeks, so keep your eyes on YouTube Shorts because I'm not finished. Same with the 10K, you can't do it in one go, that's spoiling it. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching this 30-day experience. I have loved it, and I now challenge you. Go to that link in the description, download Runna, and choose a goal that you've had in the back of your mind, but you haven't quite felt like you wanted to go to. I can barely speak. If you wanna go and see some other incredible runners tackle a 30-day challenge using Runna, go check this out. The results at the end are phenomenal, and there are some incredible runners in this video. I'm gonna go and lie down. Stop, no, that's it now, cut.